Alright, so this is a review on the album Volume 3, Life and the Times of S. Carter, or S. Carter, which is an album by Jay-Z. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. The artwork, I don't even know where he is, bruv. But it's interesting that the color scheme, yeah? There's not really much color towards it. You know what I mean? But I don't know what the intention is behind that, but that's an interesting thing. Um, and it's like he's looking down. Like I don't know, I don't know how to explain it. It's an interesting artwork, basically. What it reminds me of, yeah, it reminds me of, um, like with, I'm not sure if you're familiar, but there was an era on in the UK in the music videos on Channel U, for example, where most artists or MCs, whatever, would film on the block in it or film in the ends in their state, and there's usually like one block, yeah. So there's one block there, then another block there. Do you see what I mean? So it's like they're in between there, if that makes any sense. So, which is interesting. So anyone who believes that, because this could have been shot in like taken in America, for example, probably in New York. I don't know, but anyone who says that African Americans, I hate the term African Americans or Black Americans, but anyway, this African American versus Black British don't make sense because you got more in common than you actually think. But anyway, back to this album. So there's 16 tracks. So there's Hover Song, then there's So Ghetto, then there's Do It Again, Put Your Hands Up, then there, which is featuring Beanie Single and Emil. Whatever happened to Emil and Beanie Siegel? Raw. Then there's the song Dope Man. Then there's Things That You Do, um, featuring Mariah Carey. Then there's It's Hot, Some Like It Hot. Then Snoopy track featuring Juvenile. You would have think with a track name called Snoopy, you would have thought Snoop Dogg should be on it, especially in that era. Wait, was it that era when he was working with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg? I think so. Was it? What era what year did this come out? Yeah. Because anyway, let's keep it moving. Where was I? Then there's the song S. Carter featuring Emil. Then there's Pop for Rock featuring Memphis Bleak, Emil, and Beanie Siegel. Right, Beanie Siegel and Emil are on a lot of tracks. Interesting. Then there's the Hover interlude. Then there's Big Pimpin' featuring UGK. Then there is now that song's in my head. Then there is That Yo Bitch featuring Timberland. I think there's another version that also has Missy Elliott on it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave it answer in the comment section below. I would like to know because I think that was a diss to Nas, if I'm correct. I can't remember the timeline of events, and even still at that time, I wasn't I wasn't in the loop like that when it comes to hip hop. I'll be real with you, yeah, because man was what 11 years old. Yeah, man was 11 years old. You feel me? Anyway, and you probably think something 11 years old, no, but I'm 11 years old, being raised in South London. You feel me? Around that age there, anyway, I was more into like transitioning into listening to Soul Solid Crew. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, then there is the song Come and Get Me. Then there is Nimp. Then there is the Hover song. Wait, the outro version. And then there's Anything. Alright, so you know Hove does his thing. Get me? Like there's some bars you listen to, like songs that say you listen to like Rod. This is what he meant. He's like, you know what I mean? Like he's that type of MC where you have to go back and listen to again and 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 again. Yeah, because most of the bars he's gonna say, yeah, is gonna fly right over your head. You feel me? They'll fly right over your head. It don't matter if you're a barologist yourself, it will still fly over your head. Yeah, like he's that slick with his wordplay. Yeah, that's why to me personally, I believe he is one of the greatest MCs. Yeah, that hip hop has ever produced. Who would you say? In fact, we won't even go into. In fact, who is in your top five? I hate doing this top five debate, but I would like to know who's in your top five. Leave the answer in the comment section below. I'm not gonna say my top five at the moment, but I want to know yours. But But yeah, I don't know what my favorite track is on here. The one that I'm obviously familiar with is Big Pimpin'. I think that's, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I guess that's when I first was really introduced to Jay Z. I guess because that song did come on like MTV Bass and stuff like that. So that's how I became familiarized with Jay Z, and I remember the video as well where Dame Dash, like, he's in the video as well, and there's hella women in there, hella women on that yacht, like, and I think Dame Dash apologized as well for pouring champagne or pouring some alcohol on women or whatever, but credit to him. You see what I mean? Like, you could. This is the thing. Let's talk about that for a second, right? There's some people that unfortunately believe that you're not privy to mistakes. Do you see what I mean? Like, your past doesn't actually define you. Do you see what I mean? You can learn from your past, because all what happens in life here is, what happens is you are doing things based upon the information that you have at that time. Yeah, whether it's right or wrong. In that moment, you may believe it's right. Even if someone tells you, no, this is wrong, but at the same time, you may think it's right and it resonates with you, and it works for you at that time. Now, when it doesn't work for you, that's when you end up either getting new information that resonates with you strongly, that you end up making a change. And then if you feel the need that you have to apologize, then you apologize. Do you see what I'm saying? So I genuinely believe, in regards to Dame Dash, saluting for flipping, apologizing and stuff like that. He didn't have to. In my personal opinion, the reason why I say that is because it. Well, he did it. His apology was more on a broader scale or whatever. But I don't. Did he? In fact, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if he actually called up those women or talked to those women directly and apologized to them. But either way, the video still slaps to this day. I may do a reaction video to that. Let me know. So I do a reaction video to that. Leave your answer in the comment section below. Or what Jay-Z songs, yeah, or videos that you want me to do a reaction to. Make sure to let me know by telling the actual, by saying, let me know the songs, yeah, but make sure that they have a actual video to it, yeah. No lyric word video type of thing. Actual video, actual visuals, yeah, and I will react to it. Hopefully, it don't get blocked or whatever. But either way, I'm still trying to do it. Yeah, so leave your answer in the comment section below. Let me know. In fact, I can talk about big pimping and all that stuff there, because some people don't. There's a difference between big pimping and big simping, right? Not everyone's gonna be a pimp. An alpha is not a pimp, by the way, and a simp is not an alpha, and not all beta males are simp. Now, I know you're gonna be thinking how. Listen, some beta males. In fact, no, I'm wrong. Some beta males are simps. I'm wrong. They are. But you shouldn't worry whether they are simps or not, or care about other guys being simps. I know you want to care about your fellow men if you're a man watching this, yeah? But at the end of the day, you need to not worry about them. You need to focus on what you got going for your life. Yeah, you got to focus on developing yourself further as a thoroughbred alpha male. And if you're a woman watching this, you may not want a sim at that moment, or you may, like, everything has their place. Everyone has their place. Let's be real here, yeah. If it wasn't for the simps or the beta males, think about it. They make an alpha male's job a lot more easier, a lot more easier, a lot more easier, because they're adding the value to the women that they need at a certain time. And then when it comes down to it, when they really want an alpha, those women, when they really want the alpha, they will go to that alpha. You feel me? So everything has their time and place. So what I'm going to recommend in this case then, if you click the link in the description box below, where it says become a member of the Alkebulantrust, you get access to online courses such as roles and relationships. Yeah, because that's where you're going to learn exactly how dating and relationships actually work in general. Yeah, in general. And also, you learn, if you're a man watching this, you learn how to develop yourself as a thoroughbred alpha male. And if you're a woman watching this, you learn how to develop yourself further as a woman. Yeah, because learning this information right here is very, very, very vital. Yeah, very vital, because it's going to help you in your life as a whole. Yeah, because the relationship you have with yourself and with other people, especially the opposite gender, if you're actually attracted to the opposite gender, it's like it will build the foundation to everything around you. Yeah, like everything. Yeah, that's why when you look at how houses are built, every house that is built that is sturdy, yeah, they have a foundation. They have a foundation. But when the house doesn't have a foundation, and then when something comes to knock it down, whatever the case is, whatever it is, guess what? It's hard. It's easy to be knocked down. Why do you think? I won't even get into the other things I want to talk about. But anyway, the link to the original, link to the album, so let's say, is in the description box below. I'm gonna give it like a 10 out of 10. Or so say 4 out of 4. If you know, you know, because that's his favorite number, 4. Get it? But anyway, like I said, Big Pimple is the song that introduced me to him, I guess. I'm not 100% certain. Probably it is. I'm glad that I was introduced to him because he is an entrepreneur that I look up to. Do you know what I mean? And it's made me realize I've got to study more about how he, maneuvers and stuff like that. One thing I do realize that he does maneuver, he maneuvers in silence. So that's one thing I'm going to have to learn to do once I have my team together and all that stuff there. So if you want to help with the team or become part of the team, so I say, the link to that is in the description box below. Just go to the website and you'll find out more about on how to join and stuff like that. Because the more the merrier, innit? So if you've got any questions, any topics you'd like for us to discuss on our videos, leave that in the comment section below. And remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification, because you never know, the video you suggest might just be next. And he would have thought at this time, this was later 1999, yeah, he would have thought that he would have ended up being a billionaire. Think about it. This was released in 1999. Yeah? Who would have thought he would have been a billionaire? Think about it. Anyway.